We're
Coming
live.
to you live from Athens, Georgia.
Live.
This and that podcast.
Hi, it's
Oh,
us.
wow.
Oh, you got to fix
Now
the
they
camera.
now they know it was
That's
me.
yeah,
Now they
yeah.
know it was my voice the whole
No,
time.
it was your voice the whole time.
There's no fooling these smart
no,
people.
No.
Hi, Kim Cook.
Hi, John Ragusa.
How was your week?
It was very busy. How about you?
Like crazy slam. What'd you do?
Yeah, I did substitute teaching. I did Life Vantage work. I did BNI work because I'm the new vice president of our chapter. I did one-to-ones. I did regular stuff. I went to puppy class. I did so many things.
How was Ramsey?
Ramsey's great.
Puppy class. 100 pounds, weighs more than mommy now.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome for that. All right, this week, what'd I do?
I need that Facebook to sit on.
Let's see. Our 19-year-old turned 19 because he used to be our 18-year-old last week.
Right, yeah, last week.
So Justice, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
He just got back. He went on a trip to Philly with his aunt and uncle-in-law.
Okay.
I think it's uncle-in-law. But yeah, they had a good time. Just got back. And of course, Morgie went with him. What else? The Athens Area Chamber of Commerce invited me to be an ambassador. Thank you. So they accepted me. And I'm one of theirs now. So I have a name tag to show off next week. It'll be very cool. Went to my first ribbon cutting, official ribbon cutting today. It was cool.
Hey, turn off your ringer.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, my ringer. Silence all cell phones. Put your tray tables up in there. Upright or down? Where are we doing? Are we flying? By sound. Let's see what else. I have to keep notes now. When I took him to the train station, me and my wife took him. But when we went to the train station, there's an actual pay phone. For those of you in the 21st century, there used to be phones mounted to the wall.
Like Superman
and
changed
if you had no, not one of the big booths.
Oh,
just like one of the hanging like
phone on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they still have one in Jefferson. I was amazed. I'm like, I didn't think the ejector seat worked.
Comic relief.
Comic relief. Watch Kim fly backwards and upside down.
Sorry.
She was afraid to use the high stool because it showed too much. But if you go upside down, that apparently is not going to be too much.
My feet.
Just little feet dangling. Let's see. See, I can't even read. I can't read without these annoying people. I'm going blinder by the day. I'm gonna have to do this show in Braille one day. Train station payphone, and that was it. Pretty much a bunch of meet and greets this week.
Yeah.
Business lunches, stuff like that. Yeah. Just meeting people, not like taking them to lunch, not actual lunches. Like the little hors d'oeuvres.
What did you have at the Authentic?
What did we have at the Authentic?
You said you had a lunch there.
That was last Friday.
Yeah.
And you're terrible for asking me that live on national is it local television? What is this? It was amazing. It was Brazil was last week. I think it was Brazil last week. This week is Seth Bagwell was just talking to me about it today because this week is
Steven.
No, Seth Bagwell. No, Bagwell. Same last name. I don't believe they're
are
the same relation.
Are they related?
I think they're not relations, sir. Me and Bubba are not relations, sir. But no, I don't believe they're related. But yes, Seth from Athens Chamber.
Who's our one viewer? Is it your lovely wife?
Oh, who do we have? Hi guys, from Jackie and Igor. Hey Jackie, hey Igor.
Jackie.
You're my friends. Let's see.
My friends.
South African this week. Thank you, Mom, for knowing.
Okay, South African.
No, South African was last week. Yeah, probably. I said it was a busy week. This week is Afghanistan. Okay, so Igor says hi, but you guys can read.
You guys read to each other. At some point, you said you had a thing at the Authentic. That was this week too.
Oh, that was the ambassador. That was the ambassador meeting.
Okay.
That was that one. Yeah, no, that was the ambassador meeting, and actually, Bass Cat, the greatest caterer in Athens, also catered that one. And I had a amazing chicken Philly, which Cat, the owner, one of the two owners, the smarter of the two owners, I'll say. She recommended it after I ordered it. Part? Bass is Felix.
Okay.
Felix is Bass, but Cat is Cat. We'll do that on another episode. Felix is not his real name. It's his nickname because he's cool like a cat, but that's not why either.
Felix the cat.
It's because he smiles. It's a great story. Actually, he'll be on one day. We'll go. Okay. How did you get Felix out of Basim? Because that's his first name, and that's the Bass. So
I don't know.
Because he's a cool bass turd. So they just no, I'm just kidding.
No, I don't think that's it.
All right, so do you want you want to do like the little intro of what today is? How we breaking into? What are we doing?
No, we have some other business to take care of
Oh,
first.
other business.
We're
Dun,
gonna talk
dun,
about our
dun.
t-shirts. What's with your
Oh,
t-shirt?
mine. Okay, 10 points to the first person watching outside of anybody in my household, including my wife or kids. But what movie? Somebody says,
row?
somebody makes a statement, and the follow-up question is, in a row? And I'm not going to give it away. If I remember at the end of the
Is there a
webisode,
prize
I will
involved?
type, if you get Shannon Ragusa, no cheating with the crowd, you get this Plumber Pro pen.
But you have to come.
And
pick it
it's
up
not,
yourself.
look, it's not signed by us, but it has been used to sign
Oh, okay. All right.
by us.
All right.
So a lot of people have merch that's like, oh, it's signed. This has been signed. Used to be signed. It still
Used
is
for
signed.
signing.
It's used for signing.
Signing, not signing.
Si-
Different. Do we have closed captions on, by the way?
Hey,
We do
see,
that.
I don't know because I can't read. But anyway,
Okay.
she's throwing up gang signs again, which is your weekly reminder that she's smarter than me and knows sign language. Go ahead, do your life
It's
vantage,
also-
do your life vantage plug and get it off the table.
It's also Deaf Awareness Month.
'Cause
But okay, so
I didn't hear that.
So I can. I've never heard that joke before.
Neither of a lot of the people you know. right.
So can I make a guess? Or are we giving
yes,
a prize?
No, you can make a guess, but you won't get it right. But I was going to because you were so excited about your new product for your job and shit.
Yes.
What
We'll talk about that
ever
in a
is that?
second.
Oh,
but,
I was trying to.
but we're talking about
Your plug's
t-shirts.
gone.
We're-
Okay.
Okay. So
Oh,
who knows
oh.
what my t-shirt is from? The Rose
The
Apothecary.
Rose Apothecary.
Hand-
Rose is a
One of a
secretary.
kind, locally sourced, handcrafted with care. John doesn't know.
Nope. John had no clue.
John
was
had
like,
no clue. Does anybody
"Oh,
else have a clue?
lovely.
And I'll give
lovely.
you a hint. Ew, David. There's your clue. And if you watched it, you would know.
I feel like we should have the Jeopardy tune, like, dun, 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 dun. But we don't. We have no sound effects because our sound engineer is on
He's playing
soccer break. So
He's
he's
playing soccer.
not available to make the show better with sound.
Right. So
So
it's
you have to
just
listen
us.
to us,
It's just us.
our sounds and our imitations.
Yes.
So nobody knows that show that you just did.
Yes, they do. It's very popular.
So why don't you plug your product? Wow.
okay.
And then we'll explain to the general public
Okay.
how we're changing up the show a little bit, making you more involved because there's so many of you now that we can get opinions and feedback and
Right,
things.
yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Kim Keegan.
Hi, Kim Keegan.
Hands up
Shannon
and wave,
Ragusa. Way
and
to go.
wave.
She got my
Hey,
shirt.
hey.
She got my David shirt. Yay. It's Schitt's Creek. Yay.
I almost have a 20, a crisp 20, honey. It says you Googled that. I love you.
Shannon, you did not Google
I don't
that.
know. I didn't think
You
she
did
knew.
not Google
I didn't
that.
think she knew shit like that.
Oh,
The SCH, the Schitt's Creek spelling, not the
Yeah.
poo poo, not the dookie stuff,
not the stuff
I-
that rolls downhill.
not-
First tenant of plumbing.
not the plumber poo. All right. Speaking
Okay,
of plumber poo,
So,
Okay.
So our new product
Our new-
coming out.
her new
Launching.
product.
Launching.
I don't sell it. I am not
Launching.
Steve, nor am I in Utah.
Um,
Launching like a rocket.
Yes.
This October 11th.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
October 11th.
I pay attention.
You do.
Drum roll.
Our GLP-1 product, which I watched a great training last night on from a doctor here in Georgia, which really impressed me. Not that, I mean,
I know nothing.
I believe that all doctors in Georgia are good doctors. Well, not all, because not
I
all
believe the
doctors- but
children are our future.
Anyway, yes.
Okay.
So anyway,
Treat them
Dr.
well.
Goodman
Let them
taught,
be great.
taught us that our product is not just GLP-1. It is GLP-2. It is let's see,
Three.
CKK and YY. I mean, it's all these alphabet letters, and it's not just your gut.
Don't.
And it's all natural, and we don't have the side effects of some of the stuff that you're seeing, like gastroparesis, which is stomach paralysis and throwing up and really bad icky poo and
Ooh, the icky
pain
peas.
and all the stuff, because that stuff is synthesized Gila monster venom. Ours is not.
Okay.
Ours is not. And
Venom.
ours is like the gut brain connection. Everything in our
Always.
body is connected.
Like John Cena.
No, this is different. This
Oh,
is
you can
brain
see me.
gut. brain gut connection.
I don't like horror films.
All of those
I'm too
things
short. I'm moving this. Okay.
work together.
Oh,
And
shorter.
what I'm most excited about for me personally,
You look most excited, actually.
I am.
So
I
what-
am
what
so
part?
excited. Is turns off the food noise. The people that have been on our trial that are in our groups on Facebook, it turns off the food noise in your brain. I am one of those
It would
people
be
that
so
has,
quiet.
that has never
No.
that has. I mean, I think about food all the time. I do, and I'm like,
I
"Ooh,
don't.
What am I going to
I
eat?
just hang out with it
I wanna-
all day long.
I want to have.
No,
some,
I'm just
and doesn't this sound good? And what am I going to make for dinner? Because that sounds really good, but I really shouldn't eat that. So it turns off that food noise and gets all your hormones back in whack, so that your brain is talking to your liver correctly, and your liver's talking to your intestines correctly, and all the things. And so the price point is under $200. You don't need a prescription. It is healthy and it is good for you. And even if you don't need to lose weight, it will do good things for your body, because you need all of that to be connected all the time.
Felt I should
So-
brief you. Okay.
There you go. GLP. And we don't have a name.
GLP.
They haven't released the name. They haven't released the ingredients yet. All of that's coming October 11th. It's going to be a big shebang.
So hopefully it's a cool name. Hopefully the ingredients don't kill you. And
No, not hopefully, John. That's not even right. They
but-
will not
Well, they probably won't kill you.
at all.
Let's go.
They will make you
Probably.
healthy,
Like,
healthy,
most likely won't injure you and probably make you better. Let's do that.
Most probably.
Because most probably are.
99.9% sure.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
this week. No, I'm just kidding. She didn't really take that long. on it.
yeah.
Okay. So our
Wait,
show.
I also have another
Oh,
question for
but
you.
wait, there's more.
But wait,
It's like a
there's more.
Sunday advertisement.
Yes.
Sunday.
We have some homework to discuss.
Uh-oh.
Did you do your homework?
Hang on. This my homework?
Yes,
Is it Tom T. Hall?
it is.
I didn't do shit. It's over here. It's over here on my
Okay.
to-do list.
So,
But I didn't forget my homework.
If you
I
turn
just
it in-
haven't had a chance, and
If you turn it in next
My
week,
grade.
I'll give you
I have
a
a
D.
credit.
A
Okay.
D for late work.
Well,
So, okay.
there's
Um,
a I'll give you a D joke in there
and-
somewhere. but-
And did you figure out who I met on a plane?
I knew it was a rednecked hillbilly style
Nope.
person. It wasn't.
Mm-mm.
It was Britney Spears.
It was not Britney Spears. It was
What-
Rob- it
What?
was,
sh-
it
what-
was Robin
what-
Zander.
Who?
Robin Zander.
I don't know Robin Zander.
Yes, you do. The lead singer for Cheap Trick.
No, I really don't. Like Cheap Trick
I
had one song.
want you to want
Yeah, that wasn't
me.
even the song I liked. There was one they did. It's like a checkered. Somebody comment on it. There was like a checkered floor
Uh-huh.
or something.
Mhm.
That's not that song.
No, it's not that song.
No. That was the
Wasn't The
one song
Flame
I like.
either.
Nope. There are
Mm-mm.
bands. There are bands in my head that are like, why? They, I think, landed on one of my Y bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll tell
Like
you the
that
long-
one song rocks face.
I will tell you the very long story
Outside
another
of that.
time.
Okay.
So now, please go ahead with your
Okay.
spiel.
Oh,
about
now
the
can we
show.
talk about the show?
Yeah. I'm nice.
12 minutes into the show, and now we can talk about the show. Okay. No. Feedback. Like I said, more people watching. Feedback. A lot of people are
Not the high
rewatching.
screamy kind.
Rewatching it.
No.
Yeah. Not the feedback we used to get with that shitty little soundboard. Oh my god. This and that is the name of the show, so there should be a little more of this and that. Now we are going to still have guests and stuff.
Yes.
When they're on, we
We'll
may
make
not
them play.
have this or that, or we'll make them play
We'll
a
make
couple
them play.
questions. There you go.
Yeah.
But for our format where it's just her and I, we're going to start doing this or that. So if you guys want to hear an episode about any topic,
A topic.
throw it up. Throw it up in the comments. We're going to barf.
That's that
Ooh,
pharmaceutical
That's that
GLP.
induction. You know, if I go like this to my daughter Scarlett, she'll be like, and she'll start gagging for real. My wife and I have sat there 20, 30 minutes
Like
at
the
least
story
going,
in Stand By Me.
oh yeah. With the I just got that. That's something that happened this week. That was on sale on Vudu, and I'm going, my son is the perfect age to watch it. He's 12. He's in that awkward, like, still wants to be a kid, but like, oh my God, there's
The
real
short
life.
story is really good too.
And it is. It's kind of darkish, I guess. I mean, my kids have seen worse probably because I'm terrible. But I think he'll enjoy it. So, Sonny, homework this weekend. We should watch Stand By Me
Doctor-
together because I want to see how you enjoy it.
Dr. Ray's.
Doctor,
water.
I miss. Let's touch on that real quick. I got transferred my BNI membership one of our wonderful office ladies, Holly, who you love.
Yes,
So
which that's the
ding.
good part.
She's taking over my spot with the Crimpy, and so we only see each other once a week now, basically.
Yeah, right here.
But I love
Oh,
you
if I
and miss
was
you, all
so
my friends. I want you
random
guys
right
to
now.
know that. And I don't feel like I will not see you guys again because you're my friends. But
I'll let him be my visitor.
I'll be a visitor. I'll come visit. I have no idea what we're talking about on that. I went off that road. That took a left. Where are we going? Were we going to
I
McDonald's
knew I
or are we
should
going
have
to
taken
CVS?
that left in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. It's Quakey.
Quakey.
So anyway, feedback from the friends and everything.
Yes.
And
If topic,
idea.
put it in the.
We're gonna start.
put it in.
If you want to hear a show. So what we figured tonight is we'll give you an idea of the this or that that's coming up. And Miss Kim Cook came up with a list
A
of
huge
things
list.
that, for instance, if one day we go, oh hey, let's do an episode on Billy Shears, people are gonna go,
Who's Billy Shears?
you don't know, do you?
No.
Really? Okay, see, this is great. When
That's what they're gonna say. Who's Billy Shears?
when the Beatles were like right there, just released their first album, or just
uh-huh.
about to, going whatever.
Was he the fifth Beatle?
No. That was Stuart
Little.
Plank. That's a mousy little joke, isn't it? I love you, Hugh Laurie. No, there was an accident. This is folklore or fact, and this is what we should do the episode on. Is Paul McCartney passed away?
I have that written down.
I don't see. Well, okay. So they did now here's where it gets hard. Somebody would have come forward and been like, oh, I remember auditioning for that. And they didn't give it to me because I wasn't good enough to look like.
Okay.
Somebody
Don't
would
go
come.
too far. Don't go too
Right?
far.
So
Or we're gonna have a show about it.
We'll still have a show about it.
Somebody said
So
something. Ken
anyway,
says,
Billy.
what?
You are in the leads generation at AACOC.
AACOC. I am.
Okay.
They aren't. LOL. Wait, so awesome. I'll take that 20. So, okay. So, Billy Shears is the person who won the lookalike competition and took the identity of Paul McCartney over so the Beatles wouldn't dissipate, right?
Okay, you're going too far.
And I'm not.
You
so
are.
that's the Billy Shears thing. That's it.
Okay. So, do you want a whole list, or do you just want to just pick?
No, like pick a topic and go like 30 seconds on it. That's what I'm saying. We won't do a whole episode, but we'll give them the what's.
Mount Rushmore, secret chamber.
Okay. Don't know of it. What? Go.
Oh, okay. So, apparently there's a secret chamber behind the heads, behind the faces at Mount Rushmore. Now I've been there.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
Like
Because
Dr.
the secret-
Evil's chamber behind his eye on the mountain.
It's
Stop.
the national treasures.
Okay.
The national treasures are supposed to be secured in there.
So it's like a secret vault.
Yeah.
Like okay.
Yeah. So maybe all the stuff they have in the Smithsonian is fake. And all
So if
the
it's ever
stuff-
destroyed, if the stuff in the Smithsonian
real-
gets
the real
destroyed,
stuff
this
is
stuff
there,
back
yeah.
up.
And so apparently there's a secret chamber behind.
Maybe we should get permission to have this episode because I feel like if there's any terrorists watching right now, they're gonna hit Rushmore and destroy all our shit now. Thanks to Kim.
Y'all just.
I
find
don't
me.
know.
Y'all come get
but-
me. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Yuck. That means she has guns. Okay. Well, Texas, we knew. We knew.
Okay. And what about? Okay.
Okay, what about this one? What about this
Okay.
one?
What about
Biggie, Pac, and Elvis on an island in South America, fine, alive, just hit that level in their career where it was like, why don't we just cash out and like toes in the sand?
You know what I was going to
Like,
bring.
is that a thing?
was
Like, you're an
actually-
Elvis fan, so
Okay,
a third of
so-
it's relevant is
So I
Cute.
just saw a post on Facebook this
from
week
Elvis.
about Elvis
Oh. Thing.
that he is actually a preacher in Arkansas because he has been in what's it called? Protective custody. You know when they put you in
Okay,
they
how
put
can
you
you
in
do that
protective-
these days? How would you do? I was thinking about it on the way over
Uh-huh.
because like this island could exist, right?
right?
Nowadays, it would be probably
You
really
know what the
easy.
island is? Arkansas, because nobody goes there. Just kidding. It's
I
a
don't think
beautiful
Biggie
state.
and Pac are thriving in Arkansas though. So I'm not sure.
You
Never
don't
been,
know?
I'm not saying you're
We didn't
racist.
say-
Arkansas, I'm
We
sorry.
didn't say they were
It
thriving.
sounded like
We didn't say they were thriving.
that's if they're in Arkansas and not thriving, like that's what's wrong
I
with
mean, I
American
love
children.
Arkansas. My family's from Arkansas. It's a beautiful state, but it would be a great
Got
place to
dark
hide people
quick.
because it's a tourist place and not like a place that people, flock to live. We have a lot of
Wow, we
comments that
do
neither
have
of
a
us
lot
can
of-
see.
Kim road trip to see American Association of Colleges and
Osteopathic
Osteopathic medicine,
medicine.
which is the path to osteo.
Road trip.
Which road trip.
Okay.
She wants to go with you though,
Road
so
trip.
you have to take my mom now. That's
okay.
awesome.
All right.
Okay,
All right,
so-
Bunny, I'm in.
The Biggie Pac thing,
Mhm.
Island Elvis might be there, or look into the Arkansas theory that he is a pastor / Walmart greeter.
Could be.
Could be part-time job.
And what about chemtrails?
What is this?
CHEMTRAILS.
Uh,
Chemtrails.
what is this? Like,
Airplanes that the government is. That's not. It's not condensation coming from the jets that are going over, especially if it spreads out and stays.
No, it's like
And
they're
it's
fertilizing us.
They're
Mind
they're
controlling.
toxifying us
Oh.
so that they can mind control us. They're
See,
putting things in our bodies that
that would be
because they're in
good.
the atmosphere.
That would be good. But what about the elitists? There has to be an elitist somewhere in that.
I'm
would-
sure that
do they have a vaccine or okay? Do they have a vaccine or a pill? Or see, I would do something on that, but that would be a you lead and I'll
But
be
you
like,
know what? Since I take Protandim, maybe I am an elitist now.
see, but here's the thing, and that's the this and that part of the this and that when we
Yeah.
talked about starting it is I don't have to believe they're not, and you don't have to believe they are.
right? Yeah,
So I'll fight the whatever side she doesn't want to,
Yeah, right.
as logistically as I get, which
mhm.
isn't very okay. Bigfoot. What's Bigfoot like? Is he out there
and
somewhere?
the abominable
Because
snowman.
I have the abominable snowman would be
He's a white
the
Bigfoot.
grizzly to the panda.
Okay,
It would be
all
the
right,
I
fair
came
enough.
from here.
Mhm.
I'm a little more. "Rawr." I came from here. I'm a little more. What's up? I got a campfire. Come chill.
And I could whistle.
So and
and I knock.
who the fuck? Sorry, who the fun can whistle? Funk and whistle. I can
Get
still
the
get away with
funk
it.
out.
No,
If you
who
don't
whistles?
like-
Yetis? What are you talking about? I know Yetis can do this. Oh, because I saw it in that movie that time, like Mummy
Bigfoot.
6.
Bigfoot whistles.
Really, I haven't met him. I would like to, Keith, holla. But
I have
Okay.
a friend who
so
is a
gigantic Ithaca, I'm telling you.
Bigfoot searcher.
Joe Rogan.
We
told
could
me
have
all
her
about it.
on if we can find a way to do it.
How long has she been
remotely.
doing it?
A long time.
Like over
I
5
think
years?
She was my pet sitter. Yeah, I think so. Over
Okay.
5 years. She was my
So
pet
has she
sitter
found
in Texas.
any yet?
I have seen her videos
Here's
of
the thing.
knocking and whistling and eyes coming up the edge of the camper. I've seen it.
And she didn't run out, says camper with the big ass light.
She did some cussing.
If you can catch a pedophile in a van with that, I would like to think.
Think about
How about
long-
your husband behind a tree
Think about how
or
long
under some
Bigfoot-
shrubs
Okay.
with a light?
All right, we're going too far. We're
Oh,
going too far.
no,
Give
I
me
like
another
it.
topic.
Okay.
Give me another topic.
That was mine. That was my
Oh,
topic.
Okay.
I can't give you what I don't have.
Okay, wait. Okay.
I
How
do
about
have.
another mythical creature, because there's one in Ireland.
Okay, mythical.
Nessie.
The Nessie. Okay, see, I have.
But-
what are these?
Hold
things
on, wait.
called? Okay.
But there's also supposedly one at Flathead Lake in Montana.
Road trip Montana. I go road trip Montana before I go to road
Yeah.
trip where the
So I have
heck
some
she wants to go.
friends. I have some friends in Montana, so
Okay.
I'll ask them what they know about the Flathead
Montana.
Lake monster.
My daughter's middle name is Montana, not after the state, but after Joe. But still, that is neat.
Or Hannah, Montana.
No, it was Joe. It was
Oh,
Joe
okay.
Montana. It wasn't even me. I didn't pick it. My ex-wife did.
Okay. All right.
She did one thing. No, she
Okay.
had her. That's two things, right?
All right. Your turn.
Okay, I have a squishy. You know the squishy things that you get at like vendor fairs and the little
Mhm.
squishimals, but like
Yeah.
they have the garbage truck has the garbage truck. We have footballs because you
Mhm.
know plumbing.
They're little
footballs.
stress balls.
Stress balls, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a Nessie stress ball on top of my pool light above my pool table at my home, and I call him Nessie. So
Well, that's because
Here's a
Nessie's
fun
name
fact.
is Nessie.
I know, but that's not the actual
It's
Nessie.
not an actual.
It's beautiful though.
fact.
Okay, UFOs, Bob Lazar, the Roswell thing.
mhm,
My
mhm.
uncle Jerry, who is Auntie Legs' ex-husband
Okay.
before Uncle Matt,
Okay.
bought a silo in Area 51,
What?
and they would not let him move into it. He couldn't live there, so he had to live on the camper above it.
Yeah.
He lived. Okay, this dude was an engineer. Gee, you want to talk about like smartest man? Like the only thing I remember him, he made killer burgers. He always had a beer in his hand, and he grilled. He loved me. He would throw me. He was a gigantic Pitheca. He would throw me in the pool like they had an Olympic-sized
Yeah.
swimming pool at his house
Gigantopithecus.
because he was
Bigfoot.
rich. Yes, Bigfoot. He was one of those. But he would throw me like tubby little chunky me halfway through the pool in Atlanta. He was just the coolest person. Always watched Star Trek. But yeah, as when he retired, he moved out there
So he lived in a camper.
and he lived in a camper
next to the silo.
with this. God knows how much he spent on it. I imagine they charge a pretty flipping penny for
Was
the
he able to
silos.
get
That,
into it?
he could go into it. He could go like look and chill and whatever, but you couldn't
What
like
was in
convert it to. I don't know.
But did
He went out
never
there.
told you?
Oh no. I don't think he ever told anybody. Probably, he just moved out there and did a beautiful mind thing. But he was
Okay.
my ex uncle at that point, kind of, because it was
Okay.
Auntie Lake's mom's best friend, Uncle Jerry.
Yeah,
Now,
so
like
and-
their
and
kids are
along
still
that-
my cousins.
along
Karen,
that-
Kevin, love you guys. but
along that same line,
I lost track of Uncle Jerry.
there's a place in Colorado that people take pilgrimages to.
That's the cannabis store. That's another episode too.
No.
Oh, I
No,
I
this
know
is
these
different.
people.
It's a like
Droves.
triangulated place where people can go and
That's the
feel the
Bermuda Triangle.
energy. And no, it's in Colorado. It's not the Bermuda Triangle. That's a Bermuda.
So there's
Bermuda Triangle. That's a good topic. Write that down.
see, is that yours?
Yeah, I said it first.
Oh, there's a place here, Garrett Cox. Told me about one time, old
Uh-huh,
friend.
uh-huh.
Nada Rock or something.
Not a rock.
Not a NADA or NOTTA or something. Look up Nada Rock, Winder, Georgia, or maybe Statham, Georgia. Not sure exactly, but it's kind of crazy.
What do we got over there? Because I certainly can't see.
Richard has to get up at 1:30 and go to work.
Yeah.
Oh,
Richard has to
Richard's
do-
arm is all better and healed. He's probably been back to work for weeks. You just didn't announce it because you weren't happy about it.
Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
Thanks for tuning in for a minute.
Yes, thanks for tuning in for a minute. Take a good look at the mug. Get some good sleep. Okay. Let's see. UFOs. Okay, giants. What about actual giants? What about like actual like
Andre.
no? I'm talking like
What? Okay, well, they existed at one time.
could they have?
So what happened?
I don't know.
See, there's it. Okay, write it down.
See,
That's
and
your
then-
topic,
Well, see,
giants.
there's mine, and there's this whole
So
Okay.
what's the Nada Rock thing?
Bible. The Nada Rock thing was it's like a sacrificial pit of sorts or something.
What?
I don't, man. Look it up because I looked it up one time and I was just like, it's kind of like witches and warlocks stuff, I think, but like it's like a tar pit, and I'm
Yeah.
like not La Brea, but a tar pit yet. And they used to sacrifice bodies to it, but every once in a while, a body will come up out of it, like bones or something, and it's just like
Ew.
I don't think that could be here because like
That sounds
whatever,
like an episode of,
but
Bones.
like X-Files or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I believe it or not, Ripley, but I could. I don't know. It's one of those weird things. Okay, Bermuda Triangle. I actually wrote the word and then I put the shape next to it.
Look,
Ooh.
look.
What the Henry?
All
All right, that's shit Henry in case you were trying to figure it out. Okay, and then also in the Bible.
Viewer. Yay,
In the
one
Bible.
viewer. Hey,
Now
Bunny,
we're in our
thank
comfort
you.
zone. Thanks, Mom.
Bunny. Love
Back
ya.
to the original. Oh,
Yeah.
NODOROC, not a rock. She just Googled that shit while we're sitting here.
NODOROC.
Yeah, NODOROC.
Okay.
You know how like Spider-Man
Noda Rock.
Marvel has the man in the chair? That's
Yeah.
my woman in the chair. So
We appreciate you, Bunny.
let's see what else. Oh, the Bible. Okay, the Bible.
Yeah, giants existed one time.
Giants existed at one time.
Mhm.
Here's what I want. I would love somebody educated on this who has actually done research that I'm in the middle of doing. There are books of the Bible who didn't make the cut.
Yep.
But they didn't make the cut by men who have admitted it's easier to control the Gen Pop if we just can't take this one out and said it didn't exist. But what if there's something in there that matters?
Yep.
And it does.
It all matters.
So even if you go, yeah, no, that's total bullshit. Enoch was just, which is I think son of Noah,
Oh, we're back up to 2.
that he like maybe he was a drinker and he just wrote some bullshit down. Then read it. It's a great science fiction novel from the BC times
Mhm.
or the AD times, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
But giants are touched upon in like the Book of Enoch
Yeah.
and the pyramids and angels and archangels
Mhm.
and coming to earth and all the folklore that you've heard.
Right.
And maybe that's where it's based. Maybe it is. Maybe it's total Zeus, like Athenia legend. Yes. But I would love
I
somebody
mean,
to
Do
talk
we,
about
so
it.
yeah. So
So.
we'll see if we can find
An exploit.
an exploit.
We'll find a pastor who wants to come on and speak.
You know, I have one of those.
A pastor preacher. Well, will he come on and speak? Because
Well, if we can get them to, if we can figure out a
I have
way
a few in mind to ask.
you know, have the
We'll have the
online
format.
thing.
Have the the online thing.
yeah.
We're also working
Coming to
on
you live
live
from
calls,
Texas
which
and Athens.
would be helpful.
What?
Texas, oh, so she's in Texas. That's cool. We can do the call thing. I'm working on getting my brother's supposed to be getting the program to do the split screen.
Oh yeah.
Like if they have a camera, they can tune into the
nice.
almost like a Zoom call.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the YouTube version of a Zoom call,
That
which I
would-
guess
okay.
would I'll have to look into it. We might be able to
Zoom you.
Zoom you.
Zoom you.
ZOOMYOU. It's a collaboration. They're coming together.
Or
We're the first to announce it because
or Zoom.
they
too.
hired us to push this. Just go with it.
Yeah.
They hired us to push this new. It's
They're
called
still working with the
Zoo
name,
You.
or Zoom Tube
You.
or
Zoom
You
Tube.
Zoom
It's
or
whatever
they're
they're.
working on it.
It's kind of like the product she's working on.
Yeah.
They don't have the name yet.
Don't know
But it's
your name.
fucking genius. So we're gonna be the faces for that. thank you, YouTube and Zoom, for those generous donations you're going to put in our bank accounts tomorrow. Hit me up in the comments with the routing number. And yeah, we will totally push both your companies equally as hard.
Okay.
A volcano last erupted 1800. Oh, not a volcano in Winder? See?
Oh.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, so
What else?
I wrote down some Hollywood
What?
conspiracy
Okay,
theories
Hollywood conspiracy theories. Go.
that Ben and Matt didn't write Good Will Hunting.
I don't even know if I want to know that. See, I always thought Matt wrote it and Ben was just kind of like, you know, that buddy you have that like gets you the beer or like, I'd like to try that marijuana. Oh, here, bro, I got 6 joints. Or, you know, I'm really smart and you're like stupid as shit, but the girls fall all over you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Affleck's role.
Okay.
And Damon
All right,
was the.
all right. The brains and the
Did
beauty.
you ever watch?
the
Honestly,
beauty and the brain?
have you ever watched the movies? Yeah. Like once they stopped making everything together, which they kind of, you know, even Dogma they were in together. Kevin Smith film,
Yeah.
great movie.
Mhm.
And they were. Look at Affleck's movie choices and stuff.
Yeah.
Like he did some pretty boy roles, like
Mhm.
Armageddon.
Mhm.
That wasn't for his Grammy nominated
Mhm.
acting. That was
No.
pretty boy and oil rig
Yeah.
dating
Yeah.
like Aerosmith's
Yeah.
daughter.
Rescue
You know,
the daughter. Yeah.
Daredevil. You know,
Yeah.
like, oh God, what's his name? I'm sorry, I can't think of your name right now. The guy doing it on TV because Charlie Cox, way better. I feel way better.
Okay.
But you know, pretty boy roles. Matt Damon
Okay, but we're not discussing it
is
now.
amazing.
We're not discussing it.
He's no, but
We're
I
not
can.
discussing
We're
it.
not going to discuss Matt Damon
Okay.
being
What
amazing.
about Natalie Wood's death? This is maybe before your time.
Oh my God, that she was drowned by Richard Wagner,
Wagner. Mhm.
Robert Wagner,
Robert Wagner.
Robert Wagner.
Robert.
No, never heard of
Robert-
it. Tell me.
Robert Wagner.
No, I never heard about it. Tell me. This lady here. It's like, what do you know about Hollywood, son? Shit.
Okay, well, I mean, it's
I
not
said
in your time
S to the
period.
edge hit.
You were younger than
Neither's
me.
Motown. I know 90% of that joint. All right, so
Okay, and then
he did it. Go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know. George Reeves.
Is Robert still alive? Is he alive? Is he still?
think
Is
so.
Robert
I
Wagner
think so.
living?
So I ran across this and I didn't know much about it, so I
Yes.
thought that maybe it would be worth some research.
Okay.
George Reeves.
Is that Christopher's dad? Just kidding.
I don't know,
Okay.
but I forget what it was. I was doing the research, but
Look up George.
something. But the Hollywood fixer Eddie Mannix, like, did the spin on George Reeves. I don't know. We need to look at it anyway. And of course, Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, like we could do a whole something on her
Oh, yeah.
because do you like her measurements?
Mm-hmm.
She was not like her waist was not this
She
big.
was a size 16.
Her waist was not this big.
Mm-mm.
She had
She was-
hips.
But bam!
She has a out of
She
hell.
went bam, bam.
You know, I
She
mean,
was a curvy girl.
she gassed so much she blew her skirt up one time.
Yeah.
That girl ate chicken.
No,
I'm
she
just-
was standing on a bench.
So they said.
Nerd.
I know the truth.
Oh,
but
whatever. You weren't there.
I think she was great, and she was like an average size, normal, like no stress, no pressure, just beautiful. And my wife's been.
Sorry,
compared to
getting
her
a
of
call. That, yeah, I didn't- she
Oh, so I got to
didn't-
silence my ringer.
No,
but you
mine
can-
was-
as long as it's
okay.
silence, you can answer yours.
So
Hang on.
I'm hitting her back. That sorry.
Sorry,
I am
doing
on my
podcast,
podcast.
which if you were a good friend, you'd know.
Don't say that about her.
What? But
She's a new friend.
you sell good friends. Like I have 2, and we share them. This is bullshit. All right, so
So this is why you glommed onto me because you didn't have any other friends. Wow. Okay.
do you not remember the coffee when I'm like, "You'll do a podcast with me"? Just shut up. Will you really? You'll do a podcast with me? I don't care. I never said, "Did you like me?" I don't give a shit. We're doing a podcast. I hope you like me.
So okay, what else did you come up with?
What else? That's what I came up with. Assassinations JFK. Speaking of Marilyn Monroe,
I
'cause
saw
she was
something,
involved in that too.
and I'm not going to say it right now. I
Was
saw
it us?
something that I've never heard about the JFK.
Oh, drop it so I can research it, and they can research it.
I'll give you the 2 words:
Okay.
Umbrella Man.
Umbrella Man. Oh, the guy with the umbrella.
Yeah.
We know that. We did.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, I've even
I
been
did
there.
it.
I've even been to the book depository.
Anybody who's my biological mother watching, what year was it that I went nuts and read? Like seriously, I don't remember how old I was. I was in my teens. I read every book, watched every clip. Like went to the library. They used to have this thing called the little drawers you had to pull out. If you ever watch Ghostbusters, Slimer
The card
all over.
catalog.
But the card catalog. It was like Google before there was Google. And you realize now that Google was this little old lady that worked at the library and had to write that shit down. And I mean, this is pre label maker.
We
things.
also had
This
paper.
is she had to watch 3.
We didn't click QR codes. We had a piece of paper we pulled out of a book.
Brought
wrote
to you
our name
by Papyrus. Kill your local tree supply.
on it. Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I like it better now because not as many trees are dying to make paper. Just
Right.
to make neighborhoods. Have you seen that? Like they're knocking down around here. It's like the Lorax. He's gonna be here going, "What y'all
when
do?"
did houses become
What'd y'all-
disposable? I mean, we're putting up so many neighborhoods because houses have become disposable. It's crazy.
Yeah, if you look, especially my son who just went to Philly, if you go there, so much real estate, empty, abandoned, chain link fenced up. Wouldn't it be better to undo the chains and hire somebody to oversee something
Yeah.
and let homeless people live in a crappy place rather than outside of no crappy place? It would be a start.
Well, I mean,
That's another episode too.
it is another episode.
That
too.
would
You
be-
should write that
that
down.
would be a-
write that down.
Shit that doesn't exist. Bigfoot, Billy Shears, homeless people.
Oh wait, I had
No, that's fine. We'll do a
I
homeless
had
people.
a salient
Maybe
point.
if you say they don't exist, they don't exist. There's no homeless population. It's propaganda. It's an election year. Everybody has a home. Everybody has a pillow, man.
Right.
We know this.
and housing
it's
is
just-
affordable.
It's Hollywood. Pet bears.
I had a salient point,
Homeless.
and it left me.
Is that salty?
No,
No, I'm kidding.
not saline.
I know.
Salient, whatever. Oh,
Sulfur.
the Stephen King book. Have you read the Stephen King book about the Kennedy thing?
Which one?
Well,
What-
okay.
What the
wait,
name of it is? I don't do
I will
the
have to get back to you.
because I've read books that I don't know. I'm not big on that back cover or the first 8 pages. I generally go title, chapter 1. I don't try to put in Stephen King's voice, Dr. Seuss's
No,
voice.
I mean, Stephen
I
King
just
wrote the
read to
book.
read. Okay.
Stephen King wrote the book. It was about.
Oh, The
like,
Stand. No,
No,
great Stephen
But
King
that's
book, though.
that's my favorite.
That's my favorite.
going-
The first movie, not the second movie. They
Not
redid
the
it.
movie.
No,
book.
the movie though, they did 2 movies. It was like Rob Lowe's in that shit. LOO, and
And
that
Molly-
spells Rob Lowe.
and
I love those.
Molly Ringwald. No, I love Molly, but not in that part.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Wait, she was in the first. Yeah, she was in the first
She
one.
was in it. It was
Yeah.
a TV series.
It was well. It wasn't
It
a TV
smushed
series.
together.
It was a what it was. What do they used to call it? Miniseries, movie
Miniseries.
event. They couldn't fit it into 4 hours, so they did 4 1-hour episodes or like.
If my
Post the
son
movie.
was watching, he could tell me what the name of the book was. You go
Well.
ahead. I'll look up the name of the book.
Oh, okay.
Forge ahead.
So,
You like to hear yourself talk.
yeah, I like to hear myself talk. Obviously, that's why
He didn't need me to do a podcast.
have-
He should have just done it on his own.
I should.
Don't kick me off.
I'm
Don't
looking at-
kick
I'm
me
looking at
out.
the comments.
Don't kick me out.
Shit, Richard put a thumb up. I mean, it's called
Richard
11/22/63.
went to What? No.
It's
what?
called 11/22/63. The book.
Maybe. Bunny already looked it up. Okay. All right. Yes, that's
Okay.
right. That's right. I think. Yeah.
No, see, no, 11/22/63. I didn't know that was. I don't recall.
Maybe that was the book
reading it.
you.
But how old was
read.
I? Does she even know? Look at you looking up. No, oh, what? You can't Google how old I was when I read the. When I went nuts on JLK, she's like, "How old was Puppy?" You spelled Puppy with 1 P, ma. All right. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. I don't remember how.
Sorted.
She's like, not a rock. It's a volcano. 1800. How old was I when I did that project, Mom? Oh, I mean, like 11/22/68. Whatever, Mom. 63. Sorry. Name of the book. 11/22/68. 3 60. No glasses. 63 is the name of the book, not the movie or the.
Yeah,
Or the
11/22/63, a novel by Stephen King. Would you like to hear the blurb about it? Have you read
Sure. No. Oh, I don't know.
it?
I don't probably. If I've read it, it's been 30 years.
It hadn't been out that long.
So no, I haven't read it.
Okay, so
I didn't say I continually update my knowledge. I just did a project once.
on November 22nd, 1963, 3 shots rang out in Dallas. President Kennedy died and the world changed. What if you could change it back? Stephen King's heart-stoppingly dramatic new novel is about a man who travels back in time to prevent the JFK
Yes.
assassination, a 1,000-page tour de force.
And then they made a movie about it, and yeah,
They made a movie about
I
it?
think they did. They
I
attempted
hope
to make some
not.
kind of TV shit movie.
You can get it in used condition,
think.
used good condition for $11.78 on Amazon.
But
It's a
then I
good
gotta
book.
pay
I liked
somebody
it.
to read it to me.
I liked it.
So I hate doing that.
So,
Hate paying people to read to me. All right.
okay, what else?
What else you got?
I
I think I went
have.
down my list.
So I started on topics but didn't get far.
You can go on. What do you guys got? What do you guys want to hear?
Yeah.
What topical
What
products?
do you two people
What
like
topical
to
cream do you use?
know?
American Association of College. Okay, we read all those.
Mhm,
Jackie
mhm.
and Igor.
Jackie and Igor. What did Jackie and Igor say?
No,
They're not
they
still
they
here.
were saying. Yeah, no, I think they went to.
I think they split.
They split like a banana, Shane.
Igor is playing darts though.
Really?
And so
Where?
Jackie's at home with the kids.
I think they were both here. Oh no, they weren't both here. They were both
That's
here,
just their name.
but they don't have to be.
So Igor's darting. Jackie's with the kids.
You know,
so she
these
was watching
husbands
for a few
that
minutes.
go out and do fun things while the
Like play
wives
pool?
like. So I don't do that anymore. See, we don't do that
You
anymore
don't, why don't you do that anymore?
because we're.
Richard wanted to go do that with you.
It was so far.
Where were you going?
Far. We're going to Grayson, which isn't really that far, but it's like 45 minutes. And
How far
Monday
is it?
after work, 45 minutes
Yeah.
to go,
How-
and then drive back.
Wait, how far is it from your house to Athens?
I'm 15 minutes from like my butt here to my butt on my couch is 15.
So do you ever
minutes.
go to that place over on Timothy? Off of it's not Timothy.
I
it's-
go. Me and Sonny will run out there once in a
Rails? Is
while.
that the name of the place?
Brass Rail.
Brass Rail, Brass
the rail.
Mhm.
I think it's just the rail.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're cool. There's one in between us, in between my house and here called Vintage Pool in Statham, and
Uh-huh.
we're actually considering rejoining and starting a pool league, but we need 5 players. No, we need like 7 players,
Mhm.
but every week 5 shoot.
It would have to
So
be
you
on
have
a-
your 7, but it's on Monday nights.
Okay, now
It's
Richard
just the way it
could
is.
do Monday nights because he's
Okay.
off on Tuesday, but he would have to do either Saturday night or Monday night.
Okay, so Lake Lanier is what Shannon said. Don't know what that's an answer to.
Lake Lanier.
She said Lake Lanier.
Oh, about the drownings. All the people drowning.
Oh,
People
is that
drowning?
what? Oh, she wants to hear a thing on Lake Lanier. Yep, that would
Okay,
be her
yeah,
10 cents on
okay.
the nickel.
All right, got it.
Thank you, baby.
Thank
Your husband's
you.
slow. You had to put. I want an episode about Lake
We
Lanier.
want a really
right.
topic.
Lake Lanier. No, that's pretty freaky. They like flooded
Yeah.
the town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about that before.
Yeah, but we didn't like dive in. We need to dive in.
No,
On
we need.
that
No,
and,
you
like-
and I talked about it personally during one.
Oh
one.
yeah. Okay.
We
Okay.
didn't talk about it on here.
But
Yet.
yeah, the people drown because there's trees and souls just
Mhm.
sucking
There's
you
a-
down.
There's a lake like that.
It's not
in
a rock.
Texas, too.
There's
Not
a lake
rock
like that in Texas.
that
Oh,
they
did I say
flooded a
right?
town and
Really?
just
And
bought everybody's
see,
houses.
we could probably do that too. How about shitty things that the government has allowed or done, or just that America has allowed or done?
Okay.
Like, like cutting off water supplies to farmers back in the day so they could build a railroad. And shit
What about
like that.
rerouting
What about-
the entire Panhandle's water
Yeah,
from
shitty
Colorado?
stuff.
They dammed it up and stole
I
our
remember
water.
that. I remember that.
Amarillo's the only source of water that Amarillo has now is Lake Meredith, and it got so low at one time because of a drought that they found a plane, the wing of a plane stuck up, and they found this in like the mid, like 2010, 2015, something like that. The plane had crashed in 1975, and the lake was so deep that they couldn't find the plane in the lake. And then later, when Colorado stole our water,
Fuck you, Colorado.
it sank so much, the water level went down so much that they found the plane
Okay,
after all that time.
we do an episode on missing planes, plane
Missing planes,
Yeah.
weird aircraft,
plane crashes, islands.
plane crashes.
Let's do a deep dive into Epstein. What
Oh,
else?
that's too icky.
All of you. Bullshit. I want the list of people who. I want to know who you think was there, and if they're on the list,
Oh,
and who you think was there, and if
I
they're
read
on
a
the
book
list.
about it.
Like,
James
did you know
Patterson
Clinton's
wrote
like
a
his
book about
best friend?
Uh-huh.
Like they were like
Uh-huh.
when they like
Until
they
he
call each other
squealed-
the N word.
until he squealed.
They're like, "What's up?" You know what I'm
and
saying?
then he magically died from a sheet in prison.
And I always thought he was hung because it was. So
I heard
but
he wasn't.
the thing, like, I was listening to something the other day. I don't remember what it was, but it was a commentary on. Clinton showed up at the
Uh-huh.
DNC recently, right? And he's doing, and they were saying how hard is it for female Democrats or female people in the political world to be there and to see him get up and talk about Kamala and I respect an esteemed woman, and knowing that he's like pretty much like a chauvinistic, like if Trump's a pig, he's a pig, Not that I don't think Trump's that's the thing. I'm sorry I said if.
And
Trump's a pig, he's a pig. Guys are
Hillary's a pig,
generally
too.
like in the locker room. We say like I say shit in front of you guys. to try to get like a giggle or a laugh.
Right.
We do that like if it's just guys, it's like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And you just say dumb shit, just dumb shit.
Men, you know what?
Like
Women
I
women
never,
say dumb
ever-
stuff too.
I never ever that story about me and the Hawaiian Tropic bus. It never happened, guys. Never happened. But I also like to think that while I'm telling it, they're like, yeah, no, this is just locker room bullshit.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's just me.
It's just grab assing.
There's a place in the Bermuda Triangle, opposite side of the world. Very interesting. And there's a place similar to the. Oh, that actually,
Similar,
my wife.
Wait, finish your
No,
word.
look.
Similar to
Like Bermuda Triangle is here.
Uh-huh.
There's another spot on the
Yeah.
opposite side.
What's it called?
So maybe it's not. Well, I don't know. We haven't researched it yet. But maybe it's a porthole teleportation. What if
Ooh.
it's like the two?
if that
What if
were
it's
the
the two
case-
entrances to the center of the earth? What about
Ooh,
what
and
about
what's in the
Journey to the? What about like Journey?
Middle Earth?
Like what? No, not Midgard.
Okay.
Damn it.
Center.
Harry Potter doesn't exist. I'm sorry. Gandalf. No, we don't, Kimmy.
No, we don't. Kimmy, what?
I don't know how nanny. I thought the same thing.
Oh.
No, we don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
that we say
I can't
dumb
see.
stuff too,
Oh God.
but we do.
Igor, come back. They're gonna blame it all on
He
me.
wasn't ever here.
He was.
He wasn't.
I swear he was because I swear in the beginning Jackie and Igor were on separately.
No, they were not. It's their name. They're like Benifer. They're like
Hi guys from Jackie and Igor.
Ejak.
Oh, they're like Ejak. Sorry, guys, I love you.
I
I-
just proved
you
us-
get-
I just
Yeah,
proved it.
yeah.
That
You're
was a
like
stupid
that's
thing.
better. Yo, yeah. I'm gonna go back and freeze the frame where you said it and then realize it when I said it. Because Ejak,
Please do not.
my friend Ejak.
Please don't. Oh.
I wish we had a friend named Sean, and I'm trying to get you lay in there, and it just can't. Ejak.
Rottnest Island, located off the coast of Western Australia, is approximately antipodal to Bermuda.
What is it called?
Rottnest
Rottnest,
Island.
Like they have a monster?
No, not Loch Ness.
I'm just saying, Rottnest. They,
It's the
might have a
opposite
monster.
side of the Bermuda Triangle.
See, so is that a portal? Is that a? Let's do a thing on flat Earth too. I could probably get a guest on.
I thought about that. I have a guest that believes that it's flat.
Okay, here's something that hit me the other day. I wasn't praying. Don't mishear me. God did not inspire this thought. It was
Okay.
just a rando.
Okay.
In the gospel, where are you supposed to spread the gospel? To
Earth.
go out and to where the specific. Go out and spread to every
Corner.
right now. Right. That's what I did. I'm sitting there in my car going, flat earthers, fucking idiots, dude. I mean, and all of a sudden in my head, go spread my word to every corner of the earth. And I'm like, Earth has corners? And I just kind of shrunk like a turtle.
Like-
I did this. I didn't know what happened, but my neck shrunk more than it normally does. But yeah, go spread the gospel to every corner. So I want to know if there's something in there like flat earth, Christian flat earthers. Do you exist?
Yes.
If
I
not,
know one.
can we have can we start an organization?
I know one.
Can we just jump out there and go, hey, we are going to spread the gospel to the four corners of the earth? Do you know why? Because it's fucking flat.
I don't.
I
believe
guess
so.
you can't say fucking if you're.
No,
going
you
on a
can.
Christian
I mean,
You can. I mean, you can.
you
But
can,
I am
but-
trying to not sometimes. This obviously is one of those times. It's such a fun word. It's such a versatile word. Let's have a discussion on that because I actually had an old friend of mine who was a pastoral type person. He's very involved in the church. I don't know that he was ordained, if you will. But I thought for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, the Van Halen album, I thought that was clever. I thought that was
I
clever.
did too.
And then
But
I heard it
is
was
it true?
fornication under consent of king
King,
was
yeah.
was actual. So I was like talking about it on a middle school church trip to Panama City. I don't choose my conversations well all the time. So we're talking about and like Tim Butler was just like, what fuck? And I was like, oh, like I never heard Auntie Lake say it because I probably would have
Right.
fell over. because I don't think like she had kids without having the sex thing. 'Cause
Right,
She never
no.
did that.
Yeah, right.
But Tim Butler said, "What fuck?" And he said it like normal people do. And he's like, this Christian guy who's trying to make us do better. How did you just? And he didn't light in the fire. I mean, I was young in my walk.
Mhm.
I was like, you didn't just turn on fire. How? What? And he's like, it's a word. I was like,
It
right.
is. It's a word.
And he's like, no, but it's just a word. If you don't give it power, it doesn't have it.
Exactly.
And I was like, fuck.
You were like, whoa.
That makes so much fucking sense. It's the greatest fucking word there is. No, but that's when it was. It was just
This
like
is rated
it doesn't.
PG.
Fuck, fuckity, fuck. Okay, got it out of my system.
Sorry.
Most versatile word in the English language.
Mm-hmm.
It is true.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's what I love about my wife writing that. I taught her that shit.
Yeah,
She knew very little when I
She
met her.
listens
When
to
I
you.
met her, I mean, she was just like,
Mm-hmm.
I like you, man. And I'm like, I got you, girl. My brother told me that in the late 50s. Which part? What did your brother tell you in the late
What did your
50s?
brother tell you?
Which would be my uncle who passed away when my mother was 18
Mm-hmm.
and changed her life in a
Yeah.
dramatic way forever and ever. And hey, this guy. Oh, wait, this guy. I still got to use to be backwards farther. Bigfoot,
Oh.
Gigantopithecus.
Gigantic.
We were talking about him earlier.
It's right.
All right,
It's
what'd you say?
right.
Most versatile word in the world. So yeah, words. What power do they have? Let's talk about that
They
one
do.
day.
They do.
Cuss words.
Cuss words.
Cussing.
You know, we just had in our group chat, the girl group chat from BNI, we just said that we don't like to use the word. We don't.
You guys don't
use
like the C word.
Cuss words.
Oh.
Because we say that they're grown-up words.
But they're not
Because
grown-up
they need to
words.
be bad words. They're words
See,
for grown-ups
okay.
to use.
Like, how come every other country has like a free cussing? Like the C, the C word in America, that one.
Yeah, that one.
It's like Tuesday in Ireland.
You're right.
It's like Tuesday. Like literally, they say like,
hey,
"Oh, I went down and saw this at the market," and the other
Mhm.
that told me it's like,
you
wait
know,
a minute.
I haven't.
If I go home and I'm like, "What a move," I don't ever call my wife that. If I do, it's purposeful and I mean to piss you off, bitch. You fucked up. But if I no, I don't.
You know what?
I
I'm
probably
taking. I'm
Some people-
taking Irish lessons.
Ooh,
I'm taking
Whew.
Irish lessons, and they haven't.
I can't read that comment. You have to.
They haven't done the that word. That hasn't been in my vocabulary yet.
Don't say who said it because I don't want my mother blemished. Oh, right.
Anybody who's watching this can read the comments.
I know, and they know Bunny Ragusa said some people deserve to be called the C word followed by face.
You were not supposed to say that.
Oh, sorry, Mom.
You weren't supposed to read that. You told me
Sorry,
you were
not
going to
sorry.
read it.
I'm a snaky snake.
Bunny says it's all good. She's
I know.
tough.
She's
She
not.
says,
She's
come
not.
at me, people.
She's like, what?
She's like, come at
And
me.
if you got a problem, you're probably the C face yourself. You know, the first cuss word I remember is probably one of the first cuss words I said, definitely. But the first time, me and my sister were across a little table like this, right?
Yes.
And the table,
Yes.
I can tell you it was this far
Okay.
between her and I. Because when her face changed after I said it, she lunged for me. And I was like, luckily,
So
this
she
was
was
like,
this.
I was
you
like,
were
oh
this
yeah.
far from her.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
was no, leaning back. The table was like literally closer than we are because
Yeah.
I had to do the Matrix before Keanu. Thank you. I was like,
That's where he
shit.
got the idea.
I went. She's sitting there giving me shit about something. This is in Rhode Island, circa '86,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." I was like, why don't you stop being a pussy face? And her face went from like cussing me to what the hell did you just say? Eyes big, and then it turned to like that fat little fucker's about to die. And that's the look she get. Christine, I love you still, but you did. You gave me that. I thought I was gonna die, and you went. And she had kitty cat claws and shit, and I was like,
Okay. Don't.
and ran. And my mom had a captain's bed. You guys know what a captain's bed is? Like dresser,
yeah.
and the bed. And I slid, like power slid, like wow, and in the corner, and she's like, rah, 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 like a lion at the zoo, and I'm like, fuck that, you ain't getting me. I stayed that shit for like at least an hour till I think I fell asleep in the back corner, but she
You
never
were
got me.
watching MC
Oh my
Hammer.
dude, I was like, oh,
Okay, I'm gonna show you.
it
one
was
of my,
terrifying.
I'm gonna show you one of my favorite things.
Terrifying.
Do not say this out loud. I expect you to keep this in a
Better
locked
not be
vault.
Richard's penis.
No.
Okay.
No, one of my favorite sayings.
Oh, I thought you said things.
No.
Oh. So I just thought of Richard's penis for nothing. Great. Oh. But see, muffin. My wife and I use that. It's yeah.
But there's some bakers. I need to find.
But see, like there's old clever ones. Like you could write out like the letter C and then U next Tuesday, and it's clever. Now they know what C word we're talking about. But it's
But
a
they don't
little
know
more
the saying that I
clever.
like.
It's not. But yeah, in Ireland that's like Tuesday over there. It's like you can say it and nobody's mad. It's like
But like I
it's
said,
like
they
weather
have
women in
lines.
Italy. They go topless. That would be helpful if a hurricane was coming. There's a hurricane about
It's
to hit
not-
you. You're gonna die. It's like,
not that the wind.
but I
is
saw the
blowing.
tots. It's what the wind is blowing.
blowing.
Right, exactly. T-dubs. T-dubs.
I'm trying to find. I found a
T-dubs.
picture.
Why did you put T-dubs? Why did you put that? We're not supposed to talk about T-dubs.
Okay, okay. Silence is not good on a podcast.
No, but you were looking something up. So
I
well,
am.
I know.
You can keep going.
So while she looks something up that I have no idea what it is, I have to get a word in from our sponsor. Don't forget to join us this week as we do. No, let's see what's going on this week. Tomorrow, Bass Cat Catering, Athens area
I thought we
Chamber
already
of
did that.
Commerce. I know, but I'm going down my calendar now. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, there's an open marketing
next-
meeting. That'd be
So the
fun.
next time somebody makes me mad, I'm just gonna send them that.
Wow. I saw, we could do that. I could spend a day on my phone. You want to go through some pictures on the phone?
No.
That's no, yeah, but see,
No.
it's no fun that
It's
they
no
can't
fun for
see it.
them. It's no fun for them.
No, but I'm not a what you just showed me. I'll show them.
No,
I'll be like-
don't do it. Don't do it. We're rated PG. Stop.
You guys can't see that. It's the
Let me
difference
see.
between a heater and a hot water heater.
I
It's
love
like
that.
it's a water
I
heater
love
with a
that.
bikini. It's family-ish, friendly-ish. It's not bad. It's not.
Oh,
Oh, you
how
know what
about-
else I did?
How about
Triple
words
L
we hate?
Farms. Words we hate.
How about a topic? Words we hate.
You'd have to like anything born in the past 5 to 7 years. I hate anything born in
But
the
I mean,
past.
like-
Sorry,
Like
cringe.
things that like hurt your brain.
What's the cringe? Cringe hurts my brain. But here's the funny thing about cringe. It was a
It didn't
precise.
make you cringe.
That was one. No, but that was one of those words that they actually nailed.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But I hate the fact that they nailed it because
Mhm.
they use it like, oh, it's cringe, and it's
Totally.
cringy. It's
Oh, no,
it's whatever.
You can't say totally anymore.
But half the behavior of what they do
It's cringe.
I find cringe. So I'm like, well, y'all had to invent that shit so you knew what you were doing.
Okay.
Uh,
What did Betty
Pip
say?
sent me a message saying it would be
Is this
now.
podcast related?
Wait, no, that's so.
Hmm.
Huh. Read the comments on that one. I'm not trying to get canceled just yet. I might not. But yeah. Anyway, that was my yeah. It's not terrible. It's just I'm not reading it right now.
Oh,
I know.
Bunny,
But
reel it back in.
just
Reel
wait, I
it
shouldn't have said
back
all right.
in.
No, don't just I don't probably.
No, don't erase
okay.
it. It's fine, but
I just don't
We
want
took a
people
left.
mad at me.
we took a big
Yet.
left.
It wasn't a bad left. It was
No,
like
no.
the
I mean,
right. I'll tell that story at the right.
mhm.
Crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads. Crossroads. All right.
Okay, so any other theories? People.
Any other
tell us
theories? I'm trying to think. Like theories. People. What about? Oh, what was the name of that? There was a movie, and I'll have to check it exactly what it was. Where there was a confessions of a oh gosh, what was it? There was a game show host who was like a CIA operative. And it was the best cover because they sent him around the world doing a game show, and he was like a CIA.
Confessions of a
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
there was
that.
a-
Yeah,
oh, wait,
not
wait.
that one. Right, the other one.
No, there's another one. That's on. I listen to
Yeah,
it on XM all the time on the.
XM still a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Future Man. I can't find.
Yeah,
I can't find anything on him. Hang on. We'll remind me to say that in a
what's that
second. I don't know.
show? It's on like the old timey radio station that they have, and it's all the old radio shows like
Okay. Okay.
you know, and
Yeah,
it's about us. I was a secret.
Yeah, I think it's probably the same thing because it was back in like.
No, he was an operative that like he was United States guy and he infiltrated the KGB or something. You know, it's really good.
Oh, dude, you know what? I've heard about it a lot. Infiltrator,
Traitor.
infiltrator. Can't speak and talk. The black dude who befriended the KKK guy. Have you read this? Heard this? Daryl. I'm pretty sure it's Daryl. Daryl. I want to say Daryl Dobbs, but that's probably somebody famous for something else completely. I think it was Daryl. Look it up, like the Black Klansman. I don't think that was about it, but there was this black dude who befriended and started going to Klan meetings and converted like over X amount of time, converted X amount of white supremacists to regular supremacists. Like they think everybody's Sikh. I don't know what is a reformed white supremacist called?
A person.
They're people too. They just have bad thought processes, I think.
I mean,
But anywho, yeah, look, I mean, this dude was not like, we're not talking like Halle Berry black dude. We're talking like Wesley Snipes, Richard Pryor, like
yeah.
they didn't go, he dirty from the old at work.
Stop.
It was like RDJ in Tropical Thunder. No, but it was just like Afro everything. And I'm thinking, I'm like looking at the pictures going, that's the Klan meetings must not be like they are in the movies.
No,
because I would think he would have gotten beaten up, and it wasn't like he got beaten every week until he got people. Like he just showed up, like, fellas.
Seriously,
well, how would that work? Like,
how
honestly, like,
that?
Dude, that's like, honestly,
like bulletproof.
That dude's like polar bear fucking smooth.
Yeah,
like cool as shit. Because like,
yeah, like Denzel smooth.
Okay, but you think about it honestly, like, there's that whole racial bullshit thing. I grew up in South Florida, near if not in a predominantly African American, black, whatever you want to call it, neighborhood. Mm-hmm. They were my neighbors. They were just,
they were your neighbors.
I could go down any street and they didn't go, "Oh, white boy, we're gonna whip you." That didn't happen. No. It did at a certain time. Yeah. Like there were certain years or whatever, or age.
Yeah.
But as a whole, it wasn't like that, and it's just strange. Future Man. Does anybody remember Future Man? The guy who made like a Trump in 2020, and this was early. This was early on. This was like 2020. When did Trump get out of office? 2018.
Out of office?
No. When did he get 20? No, I'm saying when did he get? No. 2020. 2020. So it was like 18, 19.
Okay.
This dude pops up and he's like, Donald Trump during his second term in 2027 is gonna blah 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 blah, and it starts a chain of events to do this, this, and this.
I just thought of another topic.
You have no clue what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Okay.
But it reminded me of something.
And the everybody, like, and it might be a hoax that I never found out it was bullshit, like Blair Witch, but it's Future Man. It was something about Trump in 2027 during his second term, which if he were elected this year would make that accurate.
Yeah.
Something he does to set forth, almost like the John Connor of the real future came back and was like, look, y'all. And I don't remember if it was bad or good. I don't remember what set in motion, whether it was like 100 years of peace or 100 years of war or biblical times. I don't remember. But they went to interview him again, and the fucking dude disappeared, which today is not easy to do. I'm sorry. But like gone zoop, like nobody, like just flipped right out of his bed, his cell. Because I imagine if you come back, if I show up at the government center tomorrow and go, I'm from the future with no ID and they can't figure out who I am and fingerprint me and shit,
and then
they're not just going to let me walk out after my interview. They're going to put me in some kind of observation room.
And then they send you to Hillary.
And then they're going to send it. And then, like our show for today, it's over, kids. Because we all know.
Send us your ideas, please.
Oh, who was it? There was a meme. Oh, was it Trump? Trump ruined Clinton's murder streak. She was on a roll until he got shot in the ear, and it was actually a pretty funny meme that I saw. Anyway, all joking aside, guys, put your comments up, leave them, let us know what you're thinking about the show.
Hit us up on Facebook, whatever.
Hit us up on Facebook. Any ideas for the show? Anything?
Please share the podcast with your friends.
Yeah,
please.
and family.
It's more fun when there's more people.
You probably like your family less than your friends. So there's that. Love you guys. Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye. 3, 2, 1.